Hey, what's up, everybody? It's unscripted, it's unrehearsed, and it's pretty much just rants. It's tea time again. You know, a lot of it's been made with this Michael Vick thing, and I kind of touched on it previously, but Michael Vick is a scab. And, you know, how pathetic do you have to be to have dogs fight for money? I mean, is it a guy that has $100 million contract has to get his entertainment by breeding dogs for fighting? And then, can you believe Stephon Marbury, who I really kind of appreciated Stephon Marbury. Here's a guy that's got a lot of talent, a lot of skills and hoops. He produces a very low-cost, decent basketball shoe for some of the kids that are underprivileged, that don't have the money. And with today's economic times and the way society is, I thought that was a pretty damn good thing. But this moron, this mental midget, Stephon Marbury, calls dogfighting a sport. It's a sport? Really? Then, you know what, Stephon, why don't you take up dogfighting and get in there with a couple of pit bulls and see how you hold your own, you scab ass. What kind of moron calls dogfighting a sport? Because you bet on it doesn't make it a sport, retard. How pathetic can you be? Michael Vick, he's going to get what he deserves. Tough. You know, all these people are like, well, it's racist, man. That ain't racist. That's ignorance. It's ignorant. Dogfighting, it doesn't matter to race. Maybe an African American community is more inclined to attend it or to do it, or I don't know. I'm not into dogfighting. I have two dogs that I care about that are my pets. They're not to fight. That's ridiculous, and it's classless. And and I hope he gets what he deserves. You know, and I hope Virginia does prosecute him, because that'll be on a state level. He'll have the federal level, he'll have the state level. He'll get what he deserves, and I'm damn glad to see it. Damn glad to see it. You know, it's people like that shouldn't have animals. They shouldn't have pets. And again, there was a comment made to me about my why I kind of get uptight about people with a lot of money that adopt children from other countries. And they say, well, how many American kids have you adopted? I have 3 children, and I take care of 2 of them right now. I have an 18-year-old daughter that's graduated and doing very awesome for herself. And, you know, like I said, I would not buy food or groceries for the family across the street if my family's hungry. Okay? Charity starts at home. I've said that a billion times. And I'm not knocking anybody. You know, if you want to go and adopt some Vietnamese kid or some Cambodian kid or some, you know, Ethiopian, whatever, then go ahead and do that. But I just believe that it's got to start at home. That's where you keep it. Here nor there, man. It's not going to matter. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Let me see. What else can I touch on? Because, like I said, I really kind of go into these blind. Any sports fans out there, if you're interested in a fantasy football league, Cuz is looking to get into a fantasy football league. I'm in a couple through my Yahoo. I might have another one if I get enough response, enough people that might want to get into the fantasy football thing. No big deal. I got the group going on MySpace, the Detroit Music Mafia, and again, I'm trying to promote local people, local acts. If you are familiar with a band or a local bar, local watering hole, join up and promote it. You know, give it a shout. Say something. You know, we got bands like Augie's and of course the House of Shamrock and the Pony Keg and T Roma's, Clem's Poorhouse. Just in my vicinity here, you know, in my area, and I'm sure that there's a number of bars that you may be near as well. Other than that, I just want everyone to have a decent summer. We're closing down on it. I had a great time out at the Woodward Dream Cruise. I got some pictures of myself and my daughters. Ariana had the face paint kicking, so check that out. I want to send love out to my girls, Cassie, Michelle, and Sandy, and of course all the angels. I love you guys. Of course, my girl Kathy, my other girl Kathy, my sister Kathy, my girl Deanna, my boy Rob Collins from Southfield Lock and Key, cousin Deb, of course, as always. Andy, and of course Jerry over there in the land of sand, and all of our fellows over in Iraq that are doing what they got to do. Please keep them in your hearts and in your prayers. My girl Gwenny, of course, my nieces Amber and Danielle, and of course Dylan and Reynold. My girl Michelle. Don't forget Sasha, the beautiful Sasha. My prayers are out to you. Glad to see you're getting over your father passing. I am sorry for that. My boy Joe Kane, and of course Lisa and her man Vince. My sister Kathleen's birthday's coming up. I want to wish her a happy birthday. Of course, the one and only beautiful Detroit princess. What a doll. Of course, my girl Jen, Ashmo, Carmi, Kristen, and my niece Brittany. Big Bill down in Texas. My nephew Mike, and of course Bobby. My girl JoJo and the band High Water. Of course, the American Badass Kim, love her to death. Breezy and Lady Breeze. Deanna, Power Dies, and the boys out of Critical Bill and the whole Critical Bill family. Joe Kane, of course, down doing his thing in Nashville. Blue Car Tom. Angie, just Josh, but that's a J-O-T-U, of course, doing his thing up at T-Mo at Lakeside. So if you need any cellular tip, you need to hook up on anything with that, go see Josh out at Lakeside. He'll hook you up. He knows what's up. Of course, my beautiful girl Suzette and Chris, my boy Cracker Gene, the GHG, is having a power outage. He does the Artist of the Week. He will be back. Keep him in mind as well. All my friends out there that send me my comments, of course, Pat at www.dirtymitten.com. Keep him in mind as well. And Crazy Mother, Misty, just, everybody. Take care. Like I always say, man, live right, do right, be right. Make it count. Enjoy your summer. Hug your kids. Hug your mom. Hug your dad. Tell someone that you love them, man. It makes someone's day, It'll make you feel better, and it sure will make them feel better. It's about 5 minutes you're not getting back. It's unscripted and it's unrehearsed. You've just experienced tea time. Now, get the hell out of here. I got shit I gotta do. Later.